Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to hashtag ABCs of Tarot. We are on letter R. If you haven't watched my channel before or just tuning in, I decided to do all my deck collection. The only way my Virgo brain could do that was going through every letter in the alphabet. So we are on letter R. So I only have 7 decks for this. And it appears half of them are straight up RWS decks. So, without further ado, let's get started. We have first the Relative Tarot by Carrie Paris. This is a Wiser Books publication. This deck, pretty sure started out as an indie deck with just the majors. I don't know why that won't come out. Oh wow. Wait a minute. I put all these bad ones at the bottom. No, these stay in. They're all extra cards. There's several extra cards. The book is light, but it's not, doesn't give any description or anything because, and it's gilded, gold, beautiful. Love the backs. Love the cardstock, actually. It is basically an RWS deck, just with some vintage photo collage in it. I use this strictly for ancestor work, for also for mediumship readings, things like that. It's very deep in that way. I love this deck. It's very tarot size cardstock. Some of the dreams I've had before I ever saw this deck was because I wanted it when it was just majors only, but it was out of print. And the next thing I know, it was full deck in mass market. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. And I've not regretted it. It's a beautiful deck. I bought it on Amazon. I think it was like $30. There's numbers on here because it's tied into like your soul card and your stuff like that. It helps track back your ancestry roots and things like that. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a little bit different in that way. And that's what I use it for, is like an ancestor deck, past life deck, spiritual deck, or mediumship reading deck, that kind of thing. And I love the deck. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to show you here the book in a second. For just a second. These need to go under. And so the book gives you, like, my soul card is the Chariot, and my dark side card, I think, is the Tower, which makes sense for my life, right? And it gives you every combination in here. That's my information. It gives you type in your information in here. It's the blueprint combinations. If you have the Sun card, Wheel of Fortune, it gives you your inner expressions, your karmic card. It's very interesting that way. And I love it. And I've read that like twice. I need to go back and read it again. So next we have, I made a pouch for it with a little button here. The Rustic Lenormand, and my it popped. Broke. These are all extra cards. I had a rubber band around them because, yeah. There's a lot of cards. Rustic Lenormand, I got this on my playing cards. It shuffles amazing for a little tiny, basically Lenormand card size. It has the meanings on the cards, which is why I wanted this deck to begin with. This one's warped too. What the heck? It's stunning. It was cheap for for the card stock and all the amount of extras. I mean, it's half the size of the deck. All the extras you get with it. It's crazy. But it gives you the upright meaning and the shadow meaning also of each card, which I think is cool for just starting out learning Lenormand. This is a perfect deck for that. But I don't read Lenormand traditionally like Lenormand is supposed to be read. I read it as a medium mystic deck. And I only have like 4 of these. This was the first one I ever got. I use them medium mystically, like for, and that was a happy accident that happened that way. You'll see in my S's why the deck I talk about on that. But yeah, so then we're going to talk about the first deck I ever bought. It is the Radiant Rider-Waite Smith. The box fell apart almost as soon as I got it. I got it in a kit. I still have the book. I love the book. Hated the deck. I did print a copy of the card, the only card I've resonated with in this deck, and then made a little box here. It has, I did edge it in this yellow to try and bond with it. It did not work. I mean, it's pretty colors. I just never bonded with it. And maybe someday I'll trim it and redo it all. Maybe. I don't know. But I did start doing, what's her name? Some other things with it. So it's got words written on the white borders. But, yeah. I basically used this once I realized, once I learned how to read tarot, I basically just use this for, like, study deck. So that was the very first deck I ever bought. Second, the next deck here we have, and I got a Peggy pouch for it, little mini pouch. It's the Radiant Waite Spirit Tarot by Lo Scarabero. It's the same exact deck I just showed you. Just the colors are different. And I think that's part of why I never bonded with that other deck. It felt too generic. This one feels old because of the coloring. It's so stunning. And I love it to pieces. And this is one of only 2 decks that I carry with me all the time, everywhere I go. I mean, look at that sky. It's just stunning. Stunning, stunning deck. And someday I'll get the big version. I know it's different cardstock. It's glossy. But it is borderless. So, and it is the same coloration. So, I don't know. I don't care about glossy. I mean, I wish it would be this cardstock because this is awesome, but what are you going to do? That is the Radiant Waite Tarot, Spirit Tarot, and that goes in my little Peggy pouch. I've got 2 more Peggy pouches on the way to me. I can't wait. Yeah. Next, we have 3 decks left. I told you this is a short one. Got this one on Etsy. It's called the Rider Tarot deck. And I don't know why this box seems to be falling apart. I don't know why. I never take it off the shelf. There's a little white book that comes with it. Shocked me because these are glossy and freaking beautiful. They are plastic, so you can stick them in the tub if you want. Finally got a tub to read with. And they got paint splatters all over them, which I thought was cool. Really cool. Look at that. Stunning. It is Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork, just with pink paint splatters on them, and I love it. I love it. And it's borderless. Anything borderless I'm a fan of. It's stunning, 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 stunning. Yeah. And they don't stick together. They're very cool. They're plastic. If I remember, I'll see if I can post the group I got this off of. The Shuffle Amazing, see that? But they have several of these Rider-Waite Tarot decks, the Rider Tarot decks. They're all different colors. And I just, this one is the one that stood out to me the most. They're usually like $19 on there. Pretty cool. So 2 decks left. We have the Royal Mischief Transformation Playing Cards by Patrick Valencia. And my music just went off. I love this deck. I love Patrick Valencia's work. The first deck that I ever paid attention to, and this has got like this gunmetal gray gilding on it, which I thought was cool as hell. I'm like, there's gilding on my playing cards. It makes them feel fancy. And they're like I think they're plastic too. They feel plastic. They feel like just like the last deck I just showed you. They may not be, I don't know. But I found these for $10 on Amazon. They are also on Patrick Valence's site, Deviant Moon, still. I think there are a couple more dollars, but I think these were on sale for $10 when I got them. But every card is different. Look, there's the 3 of diamonds. And I love this deck because the diamonds, hearts, clubs, whatever, is worked into the images, and every card is different. And it helps you change your perspective on things, which I think is pretty cool, because sometimes you get so stuck on what you think you know that you miss obvious clues you're being told. And that's why I love this deck is, and they all have little sayings and shit, stuff on them. It's just awesome. Look at that. It's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Beautiful. It's clearly Deviant Moon material right here. Look at that. I think it's beautiful. Love the colors. Love how shiny the cards are. That is tons of looks like the the egg guy, that Humpty Dumpty, and she's either trying to fix him or break him, I think. It's funny. Yeah, this is a beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. And it helps you change your perspective on what you think you know, and helps you step outside yourself and the box of normal. And I love it for that. That is the Royal Mischief playing cards by Patrick Valence. They are published by US Games. Last deck. Last but certainly not least, I got it this year. Comes in this little tiny bag. It is the mini. If I can get it out. I need a better system here. Or just take out the extra stuff, because it comes with a lot of extra stuff. But it's my mini Roots and Wings. I got this year. I've been hemming and hawing about this deck forever, and I'm like, I love how small it is. I love, I don't have many oracles that I can carry with me and around that's this little, and I needed a small deck, which is why one of the reasons I chose the mini. And I'm like, well, the other one was, if I get the mini and I don't gel with it, I won't have to worry about getting the large version. But it's just big enough. I don't need the large version, first of all. I mean, I may want it at some point. It is different card stock. I don't care. This deck pairs with so many other decks I have, and they're so accurate. It's so dead on. It's creepy. This deck was an instant fave this year in 2022. And I love it to 2 pieces. Love it. I don't need the bigger version, but like I said, I might get the bigger version just because of how much I love it. And it's so stunning. But I'm afraid if I do get the big version, that I won't carry this one around anymore. So maybe I won't get the big one. And it shuffles amazing for a small deck. I mean, that was awesome. So let's pull a card and see what the book says. Mystery. And then the book just has it's a little tiny guide that just has short and sweet keywords, which is something I love. So then we have mystery. This card is a reminder that there will always be unknowns. Like the tree and the canoe, you can still stay rooted and connected in the wonder. That's beautiful. And it's a moon card. That's like the moon's out. That's crazy. So that is all my R decks. I told you this is probably my shortest video yet of these I'm doing. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.